They now have unveiled a new objection as to why President Trump cannot actually be subject to this impeachment proceeding. A new noble stand they are taking for fairness and the American way. They have rolled it out with our friends at the Fox News Channel.
The whole thing is a joke. It is, frankly, very, very close to what Clarence Thomas once described as a modern-day lynch mob. The Democrats have no interest in the facts. And really, on the eve of Christmas, it is really sad to see the dishonesty and the partisanship that the House Democrats are displaying.
On the eve of Christmas? It is Christmas time, you guys, which is no time for an impeachment. I mean, any other time of the year, this might be okay, but not, what is it? It's 19 days before Christmas. This is the new objection. If there's one rule that all Americans should be able to agree on, or Republicans at least have the decency to adhere to, it's the rule that you don't pursue impeachment proceedings against an American president in the holiday season. Not while the Yule log burns in the hearth. Not while the sleigh bells ring. Not while people are, decorating their Christmas trees. It's just against the rules.
Tom, the contrast could not have been more striking tonight. At the very moment the Republicans were releasing their 4 articles of impeachment, the president and first lady were lighting the national Christmas tree. Festive, seemingly unconcerned.
In 1998, House Republicans released the 4 articles of impeachment they had been working on against President Clinton. They released those 4 articles of impeachment literally while President Clinton was in the act of lighting the national Christmas tree. Those impeachment proceedings against President Clinton were set in motion, of course, by the crusading Republican Speaker of the House, Newt Gingrich, who now is back here to let us know that Republicans at least have some sense of decency. They have some sense of the rules around what makes for a fair impeachment process and what doesn't. And frankly, Christmas time is part of what you have to consider.
And really, on the eve of Christmas, it is really sad to see the dishonesty and the partisanship that the House Democrats are displaying.
When the Republicans in 1998 released the draft articles of impeachment against President Clinton while he was lighting the national Christmas tree, it was 4 articles of impeachment that they released. When it came time to vote on those 4 articles of impeachment against President Clinton, 2 of them were voted down. 2 of them failed. But 2 of them went ahead on very close votes. There was an article on perjury where the vote was 228 to 206. There was also an article on obstruction that passed. That one was even closer, though. That one was 221 to 212. So 2 of the 4 passed. And under the Newt Gingrich, you can't impeach a president at Christmas time rule, just proclaimed on the Fox News Channel this week, you should know that when it came time for the House to actually cast their votes on those impeachment articles, when it came time not just to introduce the articles, but for the House to vote on them, those votes took place on December 19th. Christmas week. I mean, they could have waited till after the Christmas holiday, but why would you do that? They apparently really wanted to do it right before Christmas, so much so that the House actually was called in on a Saturday to take those votes. It was strange enough timing that the NBC News archive footage of the network coverage of that historic impeachment vote against President Clinton is actually filed under golf, because it starts with an NBC anchor named Hannah Storm having to break in suddenly to the network's coverage of a Saturday afternoon golf match in order to announce that President Clinton was being impeached on the 19th of December.
Quite an athlete in his day. Hot.
Hello, everyone. Hannah Storm in New York. We will be returning to our coverage of the Lexus Challenge after a report from NBC News. An historic day for our country. And for the latest on the impeachment of President Clinton, we go to Tom Brokaw. Tom?
Thank you very much, Hannah. The president has been impeached on 2 articles in the House of Representatives.
It was December 19th, the Saturday before Christmas, 1998. That is timing that the Republican Party now apparently believes was just unconscionable.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.